Coming to you live from OSCON. I'm here with Jeremie Miller, co-founder of Singly. Jeremie, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So, can you tell me a little bit about Singly and the Open Locker Project? Just at a high level, what is it and what's it about?
So I started, the Locker Project is an open source project, and Singly is a company sort of sponsoring and fostering and helping drive the project. I started these last year with a group of people who are interested in the same aspects of tools to let people have stuff everywhere online, and creating tools to let people go get this stuff from wherever it is, bring it into one place, and start to get utility out of it for themselves, start to mash things up together, start to be able to have the portability of taking your data from one service and moving it to another. So we all came together with a lot of excitement around sort of this data control and the utility and the awesome things you can do with it.
So you would have a locker, and as you say that, you would store all your stuff in it, and then you could upload it to, say, a Google Plus or a Facebook or a Foursquare. How would that sort of work?
So the first thing you do is we have connectors. So wherever you have data stored right now, you install one of these connectors or connect to these things to your Facebook account, to your Flickr account, or even your email account. They go out there, they look at everything you have, they make a copy of it into your locker for you, and they sit there and they watch for changes too. So they're automatically keeping it up to date and in sync. So you have a copy of whatever you've produced and shared on another network inside your locker. The second layer on top of that for a person is that there is applications and utilities you can install that they can then take that data that you have down locally and decide to do whatever you want with it. Maybe you want a visualization of it. Or you want to then take all of your pictures from one place and sync them automatically to another. So the application sort of grab that data that's sitting in your locker and can build it like Legos and push it back out to different places.
Cool. And then in your talk, you use the analogy of Singly will be in a way like a WordPress where you'll be hosting those lockers. Can you talk about that a bit?
So Locker Project, it's an open source project, which means you can actually run it anywhere. You can go grab it. You can ideally run it on your machine because it's going to have a lot of your personal data in it. So you want to run it as close to you as possible, or on a server or a computer that you have online at home. You usually want it online all the time, so it's automatically keeping stuff in sync for you. But many people can't. They don't have a place they can run this stuff online. So there needs to be a hosting model as well, so that you can actually put this stuff, you can have it somewhere sitting on a server. But the most important part for us is that where it's hosted is yours, that you're not sharing that data with any other third party. So the hosting provider is just giving you a container or a box that they don't even have access to. It's locked to them, but it's open to you to put your data in, and only you have access to that data, and you can decide to share it with whoever you want from there.
Cool. And so where are you on your journey? You guys started, you said, just a little bit near the end of last year. Are you in beta? Are you letting people use it? What are your sort of the milestones you're looking to hit?
As an open source project, the code's been open since the beginning. It's up on GitHub for developers. Lots of developers, there's many dozens of developers that are playing with it and running it constantly. So it's to the point where for a developer it's becoming pretty useful. I have dozens of my different services syncing my data down locally. We're focusing a lot on what utilities are on top of that everybody can get something out of. So like the picture portability, or being able to see all of your pictures in a timeline, or merge all your contacts together and sync it back out. So we're focusing a lot on the utilities right now. As soon as we have some of those, a set of those working, kind of like an Office suite, right? As soon as we have some of those working, we want to push that hosting service live to let people start to experience this, not just the hard work that a developer has to go through.
And on the Singly side?
The Singly side, the hosting side, it's coming up to speed. We have a hosting environment set up for developers right now, and timeline, it for sure has to happen this year, but I'm not sure where in the scale of this year. It depends on making sure the security is right and there's enough utility for people to enjoy.
And you're starting off right now at Amazon, but you're looking to grow that to your own stuff afterwards?
Yeah, the sandbox environment is up and running on Amazon right now for hosting. And definitely in the long run, the hosting environment needs to be as secure and safe as possible, so there's not other companies or other entities that might have access to the servers. So in the long run, it'll have to be a very secure, safe environment.
Excellent. Jeremie Miller, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.